This is your electoral debut. How confident are you?
I'm very confident because this whole constituency has been Shiv Sena bastion. This constituency also has the residence of Hindu Hriday Samrat Shiva Sena Pramukh Balasaheb Thackeray ji. Now our party president Uddhav Thackeray Sahab resides there. So there is a very large section of citizens, of residents who have been consistently showering their love on Shiv Sena. And the second biggest party in this constituency has predominantly been Congress. So now that in MVA Shiv Sena and Congress are together, I'm very confident of a victory by a huge margin.
Would you call it a three-way fight with Zishan and Trupti Sawant both in the fray?
No, I mean, I wouldn't call it a three-way fight. I think there are some other independents also contesting. There are 10 to 12 people contesting. And I think in democracy, everyone has a right to contest. So I don't consider any one single person or any two people as my competition. I think everyone is going out to voters. They're trying to showcase what work they've done. They're trying to showcase their vision. And I'm sure the voters are smart enough to decide.
People are also saying that this is also a fight between the dynasty, people who belong to the political families. How do you counter that?
No, see, I mean, I think that argument would have been valid if I would have not been a part of politics for so long. I think every Shiv Sainik knows me very well, and more importantly, I think my opponents and my detractors know me much more. So I have worked with all of these guys for so long, and I think every shakha in this constituency have been for so many years that all these people I think are a part of my family. I don't consider myself as a dynast, and I think you can call me a dynast if like being a part of family of Shiv Sainiks is being called a dynast, because I'm one of them. So it's fine. I mean, they have to, say something about me. So I think this is the only thing they can.
So you're basically saying there were no preferences given, you had your fair share of struggle. One thing that I noticed about your campaign, just outside your office, is a banner which says double graduate, no criminal record. So you are essentially providing your background check to your voters?
Yeah, I think I'm doing something that has never been done before, and very surprisingly, I have distributed my resume to every voter, because I think every job application needs one. Even if you're applying for a job with a very small salary, the first thing that the employer asks is, what have you done? What are your qualifications? And surprisingly, no one in politics does this. So I'm trying to showcase whatever work I've done over the last 14-15 years. I'm trying to show that we need educated people. And I've done my master's from Columbia University. So I think education goes a long way in any career, and especially in politics. So I think having educated politicians is need of the hour, and along with that, the fact that I have been working on ground, I think this is a very good combination. This is a combination that people look forward to, someone who has on ground experience plus who is qualified.
Zishan is contesting against you in this poll fray. He was with the Congress first, he's now with the NCP backed by Ajit Pawar. How do you think the voters are going to deal with this, the party hopping that is happening constantly?
That's a very good question that you asked, because this question is not important only in this constituency, it is throughout Maharashtra. If you look at the political landscape right now, over 100 MLAs have switched their sides. So entire Maharashtra and all the voters, around 13 crore voters, I think they have made up their mind that they are not going to vote for someone who's done Gaddari with their party. Similarly, all my opponents, even in this constituency, all of them have done Gaddari with their own party. The names that you mentioned before, Zishan contested on a Congress ticket and then left Congress midway. Similarly, Trupti Sawant, I think she has switched 5 parties in the last 5 years. So I'm pretty sure that people are not going to take these people seriously. People like voters like people like me who are loyal to their thought, who are loyal to their leadership, and that is why if you saw the banner outside, or maybe if I show you one of my pamphlets, being a loyalist is also something that I'm going out and telling people that I'm someone who's loyal to my boss, who's loyal to my party, who's loyal to my thought, and hence I'll also be loyal to the voters.
That's a direct jibe you're taking at the Chief Minister and all those who left with him. In one of your interviews, you also said that Eknath Shinde pre-planned it all.
Of course, it's not me who said this. I think once they formed the government, all of them got so cocky that they went around Maharashtra saying that they had done 200 meetings, and they were laughing at how they had planned to bring down our own chief minister. So I think people don't like this sort of arrogance, the arrogance that they've been displaying over the last 2 years. I think they came out with statements that we did more than 200 meetings just to bring down Uddhav Thackeray Saab's government. And all of this does not sit down well with the voters. So I think this is not something that I'm claiming. I think this is just something that they have said. I'm just reiterating in that.
Do you think Trupti Sawant contesting on an MNS ticket is going to make the difference? Because in 2019, many say that her rebellion led to a division of votes, and that's why Zishan benefited out of it.
No, of course. See, what happened in 2019 was she was the incumbent MLA back then, and she was denied a Shiv Sena ticket, which is why a lot of Shiv Senics also voted for her. This time around, I'm very happy that she's contesting from a different party, because now MNS, I think, is a separate party for last 16 or 17 years. They have a separate voter base. So maybe people who have been traditionally voting for MNS, they might vote for them, but I don't even see that happening because I'm amongst the people. But apart from that, the Shiv Senics, the people who love her, love Bala Sawant Sahab, who had voted for her, this time around, they are very sure they're backing, all of them are backing Matoshri, they're backing me. So I don't think that will be a huge problem, and I don't see that as a challenge.
Okay, one last question to you. Till about 2019, an historically banderized constituency has been a Sena stronghold. Do you think you can establish that hold once again?
No, that is my hope, and I wish to do that, because I think the residents, Matoshri holds a very important place in all of our hearts, and the Vidhan Sabha, the assembly which has Matoshri in it, should have our flag over it, and we hope that people will give us their support, they will give us their love. They've been showering a lot of love till now, and I mean, once I'm blessed by the voters, I don't think we need anything else. So I'm pretty sure that once again, the voters did a mistake in 2019. They won't repeat this mistake. The votes won't get split. And now that again Shiv Sena and Congress are together, voters of Wanderi East have given us a comfortable lead of 28,000 in the Lok Sabha. I think we'll get a bigger lead in the Vidhan Sabha.
All the best and thank you for speaking with us.